was bad.
I don't even remember the last time I like cried, like ugly cried.
Like it feels so good. No, I just like, it sounded like I went on like a psychedelic trip with myself or something. But I'm just smoking weed. Yeah, just smoking weed and just really, maybe it's also because I almost had something taken away from, or someone taken away from me. The other night, when was it? It was on the full moon. It was a couple days ago. And I usually let Yuri out like around noon or something. And I go for a walk. And she watches me walk around the grass area. And usually during the day, she checks in. Like every couple hours, she comes in. And she's like, "Hey, I'm alive."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, great. Go play." And she keeps doing that. And she goes out for an hour, comes back. And usually we close her in by like 4:00. Right before the sun goes down. And like this girl's like gone. And we're like, what the fuck? And I call Joseph. I wait for her. She doesn't show up. And we start getting kind of concerned. Joseph comes home from work. We walk around the whole neighborhood like 4 or 5 times, calling her name. She's nowhere to be found. Usually she pops her head out and she's like, "Hey, I'm here."
Yeah.
She's like, "Don't worry, I'm right here." And then she follows us home. And it was like 6:00. I have dinner at 7 with my mom. And then we go out for another walk. It's starting to get really cold. And she doesn't have a lot of meat on her. So I was like getting worried. She usually comes home when it gets cold. So we're like, fuck, did something happen?
Yeah.
Like, and then 8:00 goes by and 9:00 goes by and it's starting to get later and later. And then just like, you know what, let's just try to calm down. Take our mind off of it. And he put on a episode of Witcher, which is really good. You guys should watch it. And I'm watching it and I'm like a little bit high at that time. We smoked out because I was like, oh, I need to like calm my nerves and stuff. And I'm like trying to watch this, but I'm so distracted because there's a slideshow of Yuri in my head. It just like, one of those vintage like cameras.
Yes.
It's like, and it's like a different slide every time. And I see this slide of her, just like of her. And I was like, Joseph, I can't concentrate on this show right now. It's really good, but I can't stop thinking of her. I'm like, and I throw my head back right there. I throw my head back and I start crying like 5-year-old. Like the ugly one. And you're just like, you're crying so hard that like you choke on your own spit. Oh my gosh.
That's a traumatic cry.
Yeah. Like I am like completely sobbing right now. Like I know she means a lot to me, but I didn't know how much she meant to me.
Yeah.
Because Joseph was like, I don't want you to get traumatized. The first time when Ricky passed away, we both got traumatized so hard. This time, I just want you to be prepared. She can possibly be stuck in a garage, or she can be eaten by a coyote or gotten run over. Like, don't get upset don't get traumatized if the animal control comes and tells us she's dead. And I was like, yes. It was like one of those ugly crying, like, and I was like, Joseph was right here and he like let me cry. He was like, babe, it's okay. And he just let me cry for like 7 minutes straight. Like, I was howling. I was so sad. And I was like, okay, I feel better. It feels better, you guys. If you have a lot of sorrow in you, just
letting it out.
Get it out. Like scream, whatever. Like you'll feel better. And I kind of, after that, I calmed down. It was like 11:00 and I kind of accepted the fact that she could be gone. And it was like 11:30. And then I heard something. I heard like licking someone was like at the water fountain licking the water. And I thought it was Francis.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I hear something. And I'm like, oh, it's just Francis at the water fountain. I go over there, and in my shock, Yuri's there.
She's like, hey, girl.
She's like, hey.
Hey.
I'm like, oh my God. I thought I saw a ghost, and I screamed. Because I accepted the fact that she's gone.
Yeah.
And also, I had a little talk with God. I'm not religious, guys, at all. But I was like, I see it. Okay. Anything that happens, I have to accept. Like, you go through your emotions and stuff, and just like let it out. But like, nothing is really incomplete. We're not complete in control of everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know I should not let her out, but like, as a mom to this creature, she loves being outside.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I try to do it as safely as possible and like very responsibly, but like, girl wants to go out. She wants to go out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like my mom, where I like keep her prisoned in this house forever. And so, but you know, that's how I justify it, whatever. That's my way. But I just learned that nothing is in our control, and we just kind of have to accept it.
Yeah, like whether it's your cat or whether it's just people, like everyone's just gonna live their lives and what makes them happy, and you just have to accept that, like, you know, if for your cat especially, like, you know, she had if that was her last day with you, like, she had a good life. Right? She did what she love doing, and she's, you know, enjoying what she's doing, and you didn't, like you said, you didn't imprison her in the house and kept her inside the whole time. Like, you let her live her life. And but luckily she did come back.
Oh my God.
It's all good. It's all good.
And then we partied.
Yeah,
like, we totally partied. And she was like, I don't, like, you guys are being obnoxious parents. I'm going to go downstairs, hang out in grandma's house, you know? But like, yeah, oh my God, the stress was intense.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I was like, we're gonna light it up right now. And like, we lit it up, and I was just like smoking like crazy. And I came to like some conclusions like that yesterday. Like, just accept. You're gonna, like, just let the pain out. You're gonna be in pain, let it out, and then you'll feel better and move on.
Yes. No, it's I'm so glad that she came back and everything, but I'm glad that, like, Joseph was also letting you have your time to cry and bawl and just ugly cry and stuff. You just need those moments.
I think it was like an ogre cry.
Yeah.
A 5-year-old ogre cry.
Oh.
It was bad.
I don't even remember the last time I like cried, like ugly cried.
Like, it feels so good.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
it feels amazing.
Yeah, just crying in general. It's just, I think it's just your soul hurting, and it's just your body physically letting your soul like express itself.
Yeah, I think it's like it's like a mechanism. I feel like, because when you cry, you're vibrating your inside, because you know, sound is vibrations, right? So when you like cry, I feel like that like vibrates your inside a little bit, and like shakes you up, and you're just like, oh, I feel better.
And just feeling like the tears coming down.
Oh, it feels so good.
You're just snot, whatever. Just just like it's this uncontrollable. You're just like, but then once you're done, it's like you run a marathon almost. Like, you're just like exhausted, but you feel like empty, but in a good way. But also sad if you're still sad. Like, it's just crying is such a animalistic thing, you know?
It is. It's so strange.
Yeah.
I feel like, but I always feel like my eyes feel better after crying. It just like cleans it all out.
Yeah.
But I think that's one thing that really moved me to like have these like new like revelations and stuff like that about life and what am I living for, and how to remotivate myself and stuff. So yeah. That's what
awesome.
happened.